Yeah, so Candace Owens just suggested that Donald Trump and even Israel might have had something to do with the murder of Charlie Kirk. Not directly, she said, but somehow connected. Her reasoning? That both Trump and Israel have honored Charlie with memorials, a national day of remembrance, even a street named after him. And in her words, that's suspicious.
We needed to just take a breather and really process everything that happened with Charlie and what it kind of means in terms of where we are. And I think it is a circumstance where we just know. We just know that he was truly betrayed in one of the most egregious ways that I think I've ever seen. It has made me lose faith in politics. It has made me fully lose faith in Trump. And my heart aches for the fact that he gave so much of his life to Trump and to politics. And they just were like, nope, that is it. It serves us or it doesn't serve us, and we want to move on. And so here's a holiday. Bro, if they try to give me a holiday, what is with them giving people a holiday after they kill them? Why is that a thing? You know what I mean? Like, oh, Martin Luther King, what about this holiday? What about this boulevard? Anyways, let me knock it off. Like, they're going to give Charlie Kirk a boulevard. They already did. They did in Israel. They gave him freaking boulevard. It's like, as soon as they give you a boulevard and a holiday, they definitely killed you. Okay, there's no question. They killed you. There's no way. That's like their signature thing. It's like that's what they do. It's the Fed signature. It's how they sign off after they murder you.
Check the mic and make sure it sound right, boys.
So a lot of people were stunned and honestly heartbroken to hear that. Candace is brilliant, sharp, and fearless. She stood her ground on tough issues for years, but lately she's drifted into kind of speculation that sounds more like pain looking for meaning than discernment looking for truth. And for me, I think that's the bigger story I wanted to talk about. We live in a world that doesn't trust anything anymore. After Jeffrey Epstein, the government stonewalling lost evidence. Oh, and who can forget the man-made COVID-19 pandemic that was gaslit into the pandemic of the unvaccinated? The public's trust tank is empty. We've been burned so many times now that when tragedy strikes, the first instinct is, there's gotta be a grand conspiracy. Try saying Jeffrey Epstein in a crowd and watch a fire of wild speculation break out. People, honestly, they keep demanding for the client list, that mythical roster of elites who must have been involved, except the victim's own lawyers said there isn't a client list. Apparently, that's not how this sick, disgusting person operated. But the hunger for justice keeps us chasing it anyway. And that's where the trap forms. Our longing for justice, which is good, starts morphing into a need for control. We fill in the blanks when the truth feels delayed. We start connecting dots that don't belong together because it's easier than accepting mystery. The truth is, sometimes we will never know. But in that chase, something dangerous happens. We stop trusting the one who actually knows. Jesus warned us about this when he taught us and the disciples how to pray. He said this, "Lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil." He was teaching us to ask for protection, not just from sin, but from deception. The same deception that started in the Garden of Eden. The lie that God must be holding out on you, that there's something he knows that you're missing, and if you just dig a little deeper, you can uncover it yourself. And if you think about it, when Jesus talked about the end times, his first command wasn't figure out who the Antichrist is or predict when the rapture will happen. It was see to it that no one deceives you. It's like he knew us better than we do. Go figure. It's like Jesus knew that fear, chaos, and endless speculation would create the perfect soil for false prophets and confusion. People claiming secret knowledge, insider truth, or spiritual intel. So I don't know about you guys, but here's the filter that keeps me grounded. Anything that leads you to distrust the Father of lights is not truth. If a theory, a claim, or a post makes you anxious, suspicious, or angry at everyone, that's not light, it's shadow. God's truth brings peace, even when we don't have all the answers. The Bible tells us to trust in the Lord with all your heart and lean not on your own understanding. In all your ways, acknowledge Him, and He will make your path straight. If you stop leaning on your own reasoning and keep God at the center of every step, He'll clear the clutter and guide you down the right road, one that leads to peace, not paranoia. Candace's brilliance has always been her courage to question everything. But right now, she's asking the wrong kind of questions, the ones that can't be answered because they're built on distrust, not truth. And that's why a lot of people are starting to question her. Don't get me wrong, I don't think Candace Owens is crazy or cruel. I think she's hurting, maybe betrayed, maybe disillusioned, and she's just trying to make sense of it. But the truth is, when we start chasing shadows to fill the silence, the darkness doesn't answer back. Only light does. Jesus promised there is nothing hidden that will not be revealed, but it's going to be in His timing. So we don't have to fear what's unknown. We just have to trust the Father of lights. Because anything that leads us to distrust Him, no matter how convincing it sounds, is not truth.
It sound right, boy.
What's your take on Candace Owens? A lot of people are defending her. Is there a Bible verse that comes to mind? Share it below in the comments. Like and subscribe if you like faith-based content like this. And if you're wondering what healthy curiosity looks like, see my previous videos on the No Kings movement, not even Jesus. I'm Brian Tetamore with today's Faith Check News. Remember, think right to live free.